Do you have a crack in your foundation or drywall? Hi, Corey here with Proven Foundation Experts, and today I want to give it kind of a do-it-yourself way that you can monitor the cracks in your foundation or drywall for very little investment. I know when the first sign we see a crack, we want to go to this instant information age. We go on the internet, we start to search it, and basically what we get is a lot of companies who are paying to advertise you crack monitoring devices. These devices are pretty much glue over the crack on the wall. They tell you the width of the crack and how much the crack has moved over a certain amount of time. In reality, we don't really need to know how wide the crack is or how much it has moved, as much as we just need to know if it is moving or not. So there's no need to spend $30 to $100 a pop on these crack monitoring devices, which are just from other foundation repair companies. So I want to show you today how you can do it yourself, very affordable, with just a ruler and a marker. Okay? The first thing we're going to do, I want to start with a stair-step crack. These are very typical in settlement situations, and we see this kind of stair-stepping style of a crack. Well, the first thing we do when we go to monitor one of these cracks is we take our ruler and our marker, we find a horizontal portion of the crack and put a perpendicular mark, and then we find a vertical and put a perpendicular mark. Okay, we date the wall, whatever the date is, and then we also come out here and mark what we call the apex of the crack, and that is the end of the crack, the last little bit of that crack you can see. And what this does is it gives us 3 reference points to see if this crack is actively moving. We can see if this crack ever extends on past our apex mark, we know that there's some active movement in the wall, or if these 2 perpendicular marks don't ever actually line up exactly right. If they start to offset, we know we've got some active movement and we may need to call a repair professional in. Now, when we get to a horizontal crack, they are very typical of bowed basement walls. We still mark the apex here, but we change one little thing. We date it. We take, instead of putting a perpendicular mark directly over it, we move this mark to a 45-degree angle. Now, the reason for that is because when a wall is pushing in to create this horizontal crack, we actually see the interior of the face of the wall stretching open. So this crack is going to continue open like this. Well, the 45-degree angle will provide us a little bit quicker knowledge if it starts to offset that there is some movement in that wall and that we may need to design a repair method. You know, we still have our apex if it ever extends on out, and that's how we check those. Anyway, that is the way that we recommend all of our customers affordably monitor their foundation cracks with just a ruler and a marker. So I really appreciate you watching the video today. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. You can check us out on Facebook, website, send me an email with any questions you have. I'd love to answer your questions. I appreciate your time. Thank you.